I always say that you have to be a little bit delusional to accomplish your goals and the things that you dream of. What does that mean? It means you have to be willing to put yourself in situations that make you uncomfortable. You have to be willing to do what no one else is willing to do. You have to be a little bit off kilter, in my opinion, to achieve the things you want to achieve. Why do I say all of that? Because I asked the question, how often do you actually dream about what it is you want or where you want to be in life? Lately, I have been coming across more people than not that when you ask them, where do you want to be in like the next 5-10 years, or even like at the end of the year or like going into 2024, you'll be amazed at how many people will say, I don't know. And granted, we don't know what tomorrow holds by any means, but one thing I can tell you, if you don't have a plan or if you're not working towards some direction, if you're just existing, you're probably not going to get to where you want to be, or where you get to a location or a destination, you're not going to like it. And probably because you didn't have much influence over how you got to that point. So today I want to talk about what happens when you start to dream, when you start to visualize what your future looks like. What happens when you see yourself living a life that you have dreamt of? What does that do to you? How does that make you feel? Does it motivate you? Does it make you want to take action? Or does it scare you? Does it make you think, oh my God, that could never be me. I can't do that. Either scenario is good, whether it motivates you or it scares you, because it puts you in a place of being uncomfortable. And once you're uncomfortable, you can't stay where you're at. You have to do something to move forward. I personally think that it's very important that you dream, because dreaming leads to goal setting, and goal setting leads to actions, and those actions get you to where you want to be. Like, as I've matured over the years and I've looked back at my life, I realized that it was because I had these crazy, outlandish dreams that I haven't been able to put myself where I am today. Like, if you told me back in 2017, when we decided to pay off our debt, that it could be done, I probably would have laughed. And even when I went on the rabbit hole of what is YouTube about learning how to pay off debt, I was like, this is so unrealistic. You're always gonna have debt. You're always gonna have student loans. You're always gonna have a car payment. You're always gonna have mortgage. Well, lo and behold, you don't have to have those things tied to you. So one thing that benefited me is seeing other people doing it and understanding their process and understanding to where they were actually trying to get. And then I started to envision that for myself. And that's just one example. I have plenty more examples. But what I want to talk to you today is just have a dream meeting. Decide what you want. I'm going to show you, and this is very rough draft, but it's from about 2020. I remember I got this dry erase board and I told my husband, this is what I want my retirement life to look like. I kid you not, I can't make this up. So here's my board, and literally it says retirement. And I have not modified or done anything to this board. Even as we have moved over the years, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a sign from God or something telling me to stay focused on this, but this has not come off, and this is dry erase. I don't know if you see that, but it is dry erase. But over the years, and I would say over the last 5 or 6 years, every time we unpack this, it is exactly the same. I have not changed this. So again, this is my sign from God to remain focused on what I really want, I think. But I want my retirement life to be one of leisure. And when I say leisure, not just having fun every day, but I've been in the military for 17 and a half years now. So I'm used to go up early, down late or whatnot. I want to naturally wake up by the sun. I think that's changed a little bit, but that's neither here or there. I don't want to rush every day, and I just want to drink my coffee and enjoy it in the mornings and then go on about my day. So this is one example of what dreaming looks like. And I can tell you, we have worked towards making this dream a reality. And what does that mean? It means making sure that we're financially responsible. That's making sure that we're stable. That's making sure that we understand what we want and what our goals are and how does that mean, so that we can have a life of what I call leisure. There's no rushing and everything flows seamlessly and smoothly throughout retirement. So the first thing I want you to do, when it comes to this whole dreaming about your future and what does that look like, and establishing these goals, establish a timeline. How far out are you looking? Are you looking to the end of 2023? Are you looking going into 2024? Are you looking a year out, 2 years, 3, 4, 5? How far out are you looking? And just decide, what is it do you want to do? If I'm looking at the end of this week, what are my dreams? What do I want to do? I want to make sure that I'm working out at least 4 days this week. I want to make sure that I'm drinking enough water daily. I want to enjoy some good meals. Like, this is all things, it doesn't have to be like this grandiose measure. You can still have your dreams at like small time frames or large time frames. Let's just use the end of 2023, for example. You may have made all these goals at the start of 2023, but were you able to accomplish them? And if you weren't, then what can you do? Do you want to go ahead and finish that book? Do you want to pay an extra bill? Do you just want to enjoy the time with your family? What does that look like? Visualize that and then come up with the plan to do it. And I've talked about it before in my other videos, but you want to set SMART goals. So your dreams are going to be tied to goals that you set. And these goals, you want them to be specific, you want them to be measurable, you want them to be attainable, you want them to be realistic, and then you want to tie them to a time frame. And that's what I said. Are we looking at the end of 2023? Are we going into 2024? What does that look like for you? Here's a quick intermission. He lives here rent-free without an issue. And as you're dreaming, make sure that you're writing this down and you're actually codifying what your dreams look like. I showed you my dry erase board. Like, I have it there so that it is written. It says, write the vision and make it plain. So write your dreams out so that you can always have that constant reminder of what you're trying to accomplish. And I think like when you're dreaming and you're writing it out and you're really going through and you're like, yes, I can do that, or no, I can't do it, or that's so unrealistic, it starts to release those endorphins and it makes you want to do something positive and it offers you that motivation. But I want to say that even though you're dreaming and you're setting your goals, that doesn't mean you're not going to run into challenges. Things happen, like life happens. There's one thing that you can control is you, but you can't control everything that's actually happening around you. So when you run into challenges, it's important that you remember what your dreams are and what you're actually trying to accomplish so that it doesn't derail your plans. And I call them challenges because they're things that we can work to overcome. And some challenges are going to be a little more grave than others, but again, you work to overcome them, or you find a way to use that challenge or that disadvantage to your advantage and incorporate it into your dream some way, somehow. Some of the challenges you might face include you might not have enough time. Time is a very limited resource, so you have to really look at your day or what your week to week looks like and figure out, how am I going to make this happen? Or if it's a longer term dream, like mine is based for retirement, what does that look like year to year to year until I get to retirement? Another challenge you might face includes not having enough resources. Resources, again, is time, it's money, it's support. So how do you get those resources? Do you increase your income? Do you take out a loan? I'm not telling that's what you do, but like, what does it look like so that you can increase your resources so that you are able to accomplish your dreams and your goals? Or this might even be one, you don't have the knowledge and or skill set. And I made another video talking about the best thing to invest in, which is yourself. The number one investment that I'm going to make no matter what, and this investment, like I said, will always stand the test of time, is the investment of myself. When I tell you that I'm the latest trend, I'm the hottest gadget, I'm the best thing on the block, I am telling you that's what it is. And you should be making that same investment. You should be investing in yourself because you are going to stand the test of time over everything. So if you don't have the knowledge or you don't have the skill set, what do you do so that you do have that knowledge or skill set to accomplish your goals and your dreams? I mean, there's free resources at the library, there's YouTube University, there's boot camps and training that you can go through. Challenges are things that we're going to work to overcome, but your path to the dream that you want is not going to go without challenges. So when it comes to dreaming, and we want to be our ancestors' most wildest dreams, what we want to do is, what is the time frame that we're dreaming? Are we dreaming to the end of the year? Are we looking 2 years out, 5 years out? What does that dream look like? And you can add dreams into your dreams. So don't think you set this dream and that's it. Like, goals change, dreams change, right? So what is the timeline we're looking at? Tie goals to your dreams. So make sure they're smart, they're measurable, they're attainable, they're realistic, and they're time-based. And make a plan to accomplish those goals that will lead you to your dreams. Don't fret when you come up with challenges, because those are things we're going to work to overcome. And as we're trying to achieve our dreams, what we're also doing is improving ourselves. So if one of those challenges is not enough resources or time, what are we doing to make sure that happens? And then finally, you just want to be happy, be positive. Again, your ancestors' wildest dreams. I encourage you to grab a notebook and a pen, and if you need some extra motivation, go ahead and go to Hobby Lobby or TJ Maxx and get that nice notebook or pen to make it happen. But grab a notebook and a pen and start writing down, what do your dreams look like? What are you trying to accomplish? For you, for your friendships, for your family, what does that all look like? And drop a comment below and let me know, how are you dreaming and what are you doing to accomplish your dreams? Because again, write the vision and make it plain. Like, comment, and subscribe for more positive lifestyle content like this.